Hello, I'm here to show you a quick guide on the pharmacist job. I'm going to be going through all the pills that you can make, so if this video is a bit lengthy, that's why. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so you actually have to get organised as the pharmacist job because things can get quite messy. So normally I just get this prop in the basic section. And then I just use the stacker tool to just make it a bit longer. So then I can just put all the stuff that I need on there. So we're going to need 4 Bunsen burners, so let's just buy them. They're 5,000 each. So now that we have the 4 Bunsen burners laid out, we're going to grab 6 beakers. These don't really have to go on the shelf, they can just go anywhere. Okay, and these cost 500 each, by the way. So now we're going to grab our guidebook here. And so we're just going to make the first pill in the book. So we're going to be making some aspirin. So we're going to need 150 milliliters of salicylic acid, I think that says. We're going to need 300 milliliters of acetic anhydride and 50 milliliters of deionized water. Please, I'm sorry if I pronounce these wrong. So yeah, so we're gonna get to that. So it said we are gonna need salicylic acid. I'm just gonna grab 2 of them just in case we run out. We're gonna need deionized water. And we're gonna need begins with an A, so it's probably up here. Yeah, alright, here we go. Alright, so now, let me just check which ones we need. Okay, so we need 150 milliliters of this acid. So we're just going to go into our beaker. As you can see, it's 300, 250, 200, 150, 150. I'm pretty sure it said 150, so we're going to put that in there. It's quite nice animation film. Then it's... So we're going to need 300 milliliters of acetic anhydride, I don't know, but yeah. And then I think it was 50 milliliters of this. Yep, alright, aspirin requires cooking. But first, before we cook them all, I do recommend just like making more of each, so. Well, I did accidentally just make 5, so I'm just going to quickly make the full 6, you know, because of OCD. So now, as you can see, it says aspirin requires cooking, so take this up here. If we just put it on the Bunsen burner. And then make sure to mix this every time this goes low, otherwise it'll turn into burnt chemicals, and then you can't really sell that. It's just... Alright, so now all these are full. I'm going to time lapse these cooking. So now all these have cooked. As you can see, it says aspirin requires freezing, and you may be thinking how we're going to freeze it. Well, obviously we need a fridge. This does cost 20k, but honestly you'll make your money back. So let's just pop this right here. And luckily enough, wow, these are in the fridge. Because it does take a while for them to freeze, depending on what pill you're making. You can actually carry on just cooking the rest, like spare pills that you have in mixtures. So I'll be right back while these are freezing and cooking. So as you can see, some of them are done now. So let's just place that right there. So now I can grab our pill press. I'm going to grab 2 because I've got quite a few pills to deal with. And I'm just going to place 1 here. Oh, okay, it's gone on straight away. There we go. And 1 on straight here. Alright, so now I'm just going to take some aspirin out. I'm going to pop it on there. And the beaker does stay with me. I'm just going to pop these on the floor. So they're not in the way. And basically to pill press, as you can see, press E to press pills, and it basically just puts the pills in there. So I'll be right back while that's happening. Okay, so now that we've made our 6 aspirin right here, which is really nice. So now we can move on to another pill. So now that we've made our 6 aspirin, we're going to move on to naproxen. This mildly heals the user 10 HP every 4 seconds for 80 seconds, resulting in 100 HP field. Yeah, so I mean, you can overdose. So we're gonna need 150 milliliters of acetic anhydride. I still don't know how to pronounce that. 100 milliliters of deionized water and 2 naphthenol. I don't know, and 250 milliliters. I think we're just going to make one of these just to simply show you how to make it, because I've never really made this one. So now we have the beaker of naproxen, or whatever it's called. So we're just going to time-lapse the cooking of this. So as we can see, our naproxen is just finished. We're going to freeze this, and we're also going to time-lapse that. As you can see, the naproxen is nearly done. 3, 2, 1. I think that's done. Alright, beautiful. I'm gonna put this on the pill presser like before, and then we're just gonna obviously. Okay, so now we have steroids, which is nice. So now which is the next pill in the book? That is vitamins. Because there's so much more pills to do, I'm just going to skip to Anadrol because that's the one that you should be doing mostly. I wouldn't really touch Dianabol, the steroid and vitamins, because honestly, just do Anadrol or aspirin. So this grants a large 50% buff to damage for around 40 seconds, which is amazing. You can't overdose too. So this is just 300 milliliters of meth, the 100 milliliters of deionized water, and 100 milliliters of progesterone. Okay, now the Anadrol is done, we're just gonna freeze that. Okay, so as you can see, our Anadrol is nearly finished freezing. Okay, the Anadrol is done. Let's take this out. And let's just press it. Oopsie. Okay, so as the Anadrol has finished, finally, we're gonna just pick it up in our inventory. And now that we have finished making all of our stuff, we're gonna go out the base. Right, so here is the pill market. So we're gonna sell all of our pills that we've made. Sell first floor. So I hope you guys did enjoy the tutorial today. Make sure to join Justified on DarkRP, as it's probably one of the best servers I've played. Yeah.